and our practice today is really around heart opening and doing that slowly, sweetly, safely, gradually. I mean, a lot of the practices here are about heart opening. It's a heart-centered community and it's a heart-centered practice. That's kind of what Bhakti is. Bhakti Yoga is the yoga of devotion, and it's about being devoted to something bigger, whether that's the flow of life or presence, source, spirit, just any higher power of your understanding. So yeah, we kind of get into that devotional space here, and we really address the practice as if it were a moving prayer. So let's get into it. I'd love for you to have 2 blocks if you have blocks. Oh. This out of the sun a little bit because that's making a pretty big glare. I don't know if it's possible to make it stop glaring. So let's take a moment to come down into a supported Shavasana. So bringing a block in between the shoulder blades, behind the heart, and then a block behind the heart. So you can use pillows or a rolled up blanket as well. So we will go a little bit over since we're starting late. I want to have a full practice, so if you need to go, I totally understand. I do record these practices and I share them with Patreon, so you can check out the link in my bio if you're curious about that. The link in my teacher profile. So you come down onto a rolled up blanket or a block right in between the shoulder blades behind the heart. So take a few moments to set up that sweet spot. And then something behind the skull, just because this opening can feel very vulnerable in the front of the throat and the heart space, the chest. So we kind of move in increments. We give our body a chance to adjust to this shape, and then we can progress. So we'll just take a few rounds of breath here, just settling down, getting nice and grounded, connecting to the earth. Let your collarbones and shoulders melt open here. And start to take a few slow, sweet breaths into a soft belly. Ha, maybe a little sound on the exhalation. Try that again, filling up a soft belly. Really widen and expand the low belly here. And then ha, soften the jaw and the teeth and the tongue on the exhale. So a few rounds like this in your own rhythm, filling up a soft belly. Soften the jaw, ha, letting something go on the exhale. I was inspired by this reading from Melody Beattie. She says it's safe to open your heart. You don't have to be so afraid to love. You don't have to fear losing your soul. You learned that lesson. It's in the past. That doesn't mean that people won't try to control or manipulate you. It doesn't mean that at times you won't try to control or manipulate them. Doesn't mean that people with problems, agendas, addictions, and issues won't sometimes come into your life. They may. But the lessons of the past are yours to keep. It may take you a moment to remember, but you will. Be gentle with yourself. Open up slowly, carefully, as you're able. It's not that life and people are different, although how we see life and view people probably has changed. We're different. We've learned about our powers. We've learned to take care of ourselves. We've learned how capable we really are. Don't be so afraid to love. Now it's time to learn about the powers of the heart. Big breath in here. On your exhale, start to roll over to one side, removing the blanket, removing the block. And then coming all the way down to Shavasana, come all the way down to the back and just notice what you notice. Notice if anything's shifted. Notice if there's tension. Sitting up nice and tall, rooting down through the sitting bones, connecting to the earth, this home that we all share, no matter where we're tuning in from today. We're connected by this earth, this home. So rooting down into the sitting bones and then rising up, letting the spine grow tall. Suspending from the tops of the ears and the crown of the head. Let the shoulders melt down the back. So retaining that openness across the collarbones. Just take one more deep, full breath into a soft belly, filling up this shape with prana, life force. Let it go. Cleansing breath out. Nice. And then please sweep your arms like wings all the way up to the sky. Reach up, look up. Exhale, press your palms to prayer, thumbs to the third eye, thumbs to the heart. I call all of my power back to me now. Exhale, I am whole. I am complete. You can say it with me this time if you'd like. I call all of my power back to me now. Exhale, I am whole. I am complete. So pausing here with palms at prayer, you can take the hands to the heart. Just allow a silent prayer or an intention, a sankalpa, to arise for this practice. Something you're needing, your motivation. What are you needing from this practice? What led you to show up today and wait this long? For those of you who have been waiting, you needed something, right? And if you're here and you don't have a need or a motivation, maybe you're feeling quite full and you might decide to offer up this practice to someone. Let this practice be an offering of some kind. But only if you're feeling really full. There's this phrase I like to use, be well, serve well. And be well comes first because I have to be completely full. Or I think it's better this way anyways, to be completely full and then to give and share and serve with what's kind of left over. Otherwise, can lead to burnout, which I may have some experience with. So anyways, it's like a self-care and community care and navigating that flow. So we'll send this prayer, this intention, or this offering out with the sound of 3 ohms. If you'd like to participate. Take a big breath in for an exhale. This deep breath for Om. Welcome everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for showing up and sticking around. We're gonna start with some Sufi spiral. So on the inhale, clockwise or to the right. Just start to open up the spine like you're stirring a cauldron if you wanna get witchy with it. It's like the torso is floating above the pelvis and you're undulating through the spine. So there's this cow-cat sensation with the spiral. You can move, I'm going pretty briskly, but if you feel like, oh, you're tight and you just need it to be a little more juicy, you can slow it way down and let it feel like honey, like you're just stirring a little pot of honey. So take what you need. I'm needing to move some energy, so I'm stirring it up over here. You can involve the shoulders and the neck and the skull as much or as little as you feel. Oh, take it all the way up into the cervical spine. Ooh, yes, take what you need. Oh, soften the jaw. Ah. All right, one more in this direction. Ooh, really savor it. And then stack the spine back in center, rolling up. Take a breath here. Woo! Might feel some energy swirling. Ah. And let's take it in the opposite direction. Counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. Take what you need. Take it at your pace. And explore your range of motion. You might not make a big spiral. It might be really subtle. Take what you need. Maybe a horse breath, flutter the lips, if that feels good. And again, involving the neck, the shoulders, the skull, as you feel. Oh, roll it out. Oh, let's take one more in this direction. Oh, and then stack the spine back up in center. Nice. Sweep the arms out to the sides, reaching for the horizon on the inhale. And then exhale, cross the right arm over the left and just give yourself a squeeze. Just hug it in. Just feel the hug and then drop your chin into the chest. So we're stretching out the neck a little bit more. Hug it in. You can rub the shoulders, rub the arms. Just receive this hug. Yeah. And then bring the arms into an eagle wrap. If your hands don't wrap together, you can just press the knuckles. And then on your next inhale, we're going to take a cow shape, lifting the elbows, lifting the heart and chin. And then exhale, curl it into a seated cat. Draw your elbows into the sternum. Nice. Again, inhale. Oh, exhale. Let it be juicy, really moving with the breath. So on the full inhalation, we rise, open the heart, lift the elbows, squeeze the arms together, and then exhale to curl it in. Nice. This time, everybody, we're going to lift the elbows and then cactus the arms open. And then do that again. Just take a big circle with the arms. So we're opening up the shoulders. Whoo. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. This time, plant the palms, fingers toward the body, altar pose. So you can pause here. If this is what you need to open up the shoulders, woo. If you're feeling ready, go ahead and lift the hips. Yes. Take a breath in, lift the hips high. Maybe you drop the skull back. Whew. Let's take one more breath here. And then exhale, lower the hips. Take the opposite cross of the legs. Switch the cross of the legs here. Nice. Inhale, sweep the arms, reach for the horizon. Exhale, left arm on top of the right. Hug it in. We're going to go for another hug. Send yourself a little affirmation. Something you need to hear. What do you really need to hear today? What do you really need to hear? It's you got this, or you are so unbelievably loved. You belong. But say it in first person, like, I got this. I am unbelievably loved. I belong. Yes, you can tuck the chin if you haven't. I love you. And then bring your arms into that eagle wrap. Inhale to lift the elbows, lift the chin and the heart. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Really arch the spine, tuck the tail. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, lift the heart. Exhale, curl it in. Nice. Inhale, open up the front body. Exhale, open up the back body. Curl it in, navel to spine. Nice, and then this time, inhale as you lift up, cactus the arms open. Let's do that again. So try to bring the left arm in front this time. Just open the shoulders, work out any kinks. This time, plant the fingers, plant the feet, altar pose. Offer it up. Deep breath in. Maybe a horse breath. Take one more breath to lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips in between the hands. So the legs are straight here. Take an inhale and just take a little gentle forward fold. Take a few breaths here, expanding on the inhale and contracting, rounding in on the exhale. Inhale. Lift the heart, exhale, folding in. Yeah, inhale, coming all the way up. You can take the legs out to one side and we'll come forward into all fours. All fours, everybody. Nice, so we're feeling a little more open in the shoulders. So you're gonna extend the right leg long, press into the ball of the foot. Yeah. Nice, so on your next inhale, take an exhale, lift that leg parallel to the earth. Yeah. And then go ahead and reach the left arm forward. So right leg long, left arm long. Exhale here, navel to spine. And I want you to think about pressing into your right palm to lift out of that right shoulder. Nice, take an inhale here. Exhale, tap your elbow to knee, under the body, cross the body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it long. This time, reach and bend the knee. Catch that right foot. In the left hand. Nice, kick into the hand. Open up that left shoulder a little more. Spinning the heart toward the sky. Navel to spine. Nice, on your next inhale, gently release with control. Reach, and then exhale, lower everything down. Nice, let's take a cow-cat, lower the belly, lift the heart. Third eye opens, exhale, curl it in for cat. Activate the arms, press the earth away. Let's take one more, inhale. Lower the belly, heart, third eye opens. And exhale, curl in. Chin toward the chest, tuck your tail. Nice, inhale to a neutral spine. Take the left leg long, press into the ball of the foot, open that hamstring. Nice, big breath in. And then exhale, lift that left leg parallel to the earth, send it straight back. So the toes are down, the heel is reaching. Nice, inhale, reach the right arm forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Big breath in, exhale, navel to spine. Nice, inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Take it long. Exhale. Take it long. Elbow to knee. This time, inhale, reach. Bend the knee, catch the foot. Spin the heart to the sky as you kick into that right hand. Inhale here. Exhale, move some breath through the shape. Soften the jaw on your next inhale, reaching long with control. And then exhale, lower. Nice. Set this free. So take some sahaja, cat-cow, spirals. Take what you need. Yeah. Nice. And then find a cow shape. Lift the heart. Open the heart, throat, third eye. And then exhale, curling back, send it back to child's pose. On your inhale, we're gonna rise back up. Open the heart, throat, third eye. Exhale, send it back, tuck the tail to the dog. Oh, not the dog, the child's pose. I'm not going to the dog yet. Inhale, rise up, open the heart. Exhale, curl it back, hips to heels. One more if you've got it, rising up. Open the front body, and then exhale, open the back body. Let the big toes touch and come into your child's pose. Sink in, let your third eye connect to Mother Earth. You can reach the fingertips forward if you want to feel a little stretch. And then release the elbows. You might experiment with taking one ear to the earth. Just notice what you need in the cervical spine. Nice. So we're gonna reach the hands forward and reach. We're gonna keep walking the fingertips forward. You might need to bring the knees in, back under the hips. You're gonna walk the fingertips forward until you come into a puppy pose. So the heart and the chin are down toward the earth and the sitting bones are high, just above the hips. Woo. Yeah, take a big breath here. Open up the back of the shoulders. You might bring your third eye to the earth. That feels a little less intense for some. Right, so we're opening the heart, but safely and incrementally and sweetly in our own time when we are ready. Nice, and then we're gonna snake all the way forward and actually come into a Sphinx pose. So the elbows are under the shoulders. You're gonna press down with the pubic bone. There it is. It's like gross, there's something in my mouth. All right, so we're pressing down with the pubic bone and the tops of the feet. Press down with the elbows just under the shoulders. And then you're almost dragging the torso, like you're dragging the torso away from the pelvis. You're bringing the heart forward, using the arms and the elbows and the forearms and the palms to really reach the heart forward. Whew. Let the shoulders melt down the back. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. See if you can lift the navel up away from the earth, navel toward the spine. Try that again. Inhale, reach from the heart. Exhale, navel to spine. Whew. Nice, come all the way down with the heart. Take the hands out to the sides. Tent up on fingertips. So you can bring your hands under the shoulders and then take them out about a foot, just out away from the body. Tent up on the fingertips, and we're gonna move through a little Sahaja snaky snake cobra moment. So I want you to explore kind of getting into the shoulders. Woo, yes. Take what you need for a few rounds of breath and connect it to the breath. So on the inhale, find an expansive posture. Exhale to contract. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, contraction. Yeah, inhale, expansion. Move through the shoulders, snake around, slither around. Woo. Nice, come all the way down, bring the hands under the shoulders. We're gonna take a baby cobra, draw the elbows back and in. Exhale to lower. Nice, this time press it all the way up and all the way back to child's pose. Whew, slowly, slowly. Take a big breath in here and then HA, ha. Let something go. Whew. Deep full breath in, deep full breath out, ha. Nice. We're going to bring the hands under the shoulders. We're going to roll up to sit on the heels. Nice. Take a breath in here, Virasana. Exhale. So we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the body, kind of outside from the right hip. You're going to lift the hips and then lift the left arm. And then you're going to sweep the left arm as you lower the hips. Plant the left palm and then sweep the right arm up as you lift the hips. Okay, once you get into that, you can get into a little rhythm here. So inhale, exhale, sweep it across. Inhale, Exhale, sweep it across. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach to the right hand. Sweep it across. Inhale, one more time, both sides. Exhale, last time. Inhale to the left. Oh, exhale, coming through center. Oh, take a breath here, Virasana. Whew. Nice, we're gonna come up onto the knees. Bring the hands to the hips. You're like, oh man, we're going into camel. We're not going into camel, not yet. So if you need padding under the knees, now is a good time for that. Hands on hips, knees, hips, shoulders, we're all stacked up in a line here. You're gonna gently shift the weight over to the left knee and then take a step forward with control on the right. So coming into this low lunge, knee is over the ankle, back toes untucked. Just let the hips sink forward and really open up the psoas, that deep core muscle in front of the left hip. Take the shoulders down the back, reaching tall from the tops of the ears and the crown of the head. Collarbones still wide. And we're not dumping into the low back. There's some buoyancy here, scissoring the inner thighs together. There's this sensation of rooting to rise. Okay, so the core is strong and the low back isn't being compromised. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If and when you're ready, we're gonna take the arms up like we did before and just cactus the arms open in these big circles. You can kind of sway forward a little bit if you have the mobility today. Exhale, open up. So if you want to shift forwards, kind of like we're swimming. Whoo. Try that one more time. Inhale. Just open up. Whoo. Open up. Take the hands behind the back. Clasp the fingers. Press your thumb into the sacrum. Elbows are bent. Take an inhale here and just start to straighten the elbows any amount. See what's available. We've been opening up the shoulders a bit. Whew, so find that inner thigh connection. Find that buoyancy. And then take the knuckles down toward the earth as you open the collarbones wide. Take a big breath in here. You can stay here, or you can start to shift the hips back. Start to extend the heart over this extended right leg. Whew. So keep the toes pointed until you find your balance. And when you're ready, you can flex the toes back, shining the heart forward, micro tuck of the chin. So you're still shooting energy out of the crown of the head, out of the tailbone. Whew. Ah. Keep your balance, find your drishti. Nice, you're gonna release the hands, plant the left palm, bend the front knee, tuck the back toes, twisted lunge. Big circle with the arm. Reach it forward. Sweep it out, cleanse it out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to reach back. Nice, so we're gonna step back into plank. Take one breath here. Exhale, navel to spine. Let's take another breath here. Press the earth away. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Bend the elbows straight back. Snake through, baby cobra. You might come a little higher. Press it up and press it back to child's pose. Deep breath here. Rolling up, slowly, slowly, rolling up to sit on the heels. Yeah, take a breath in here, deep breath out. Nice, and we're gonna move through our little heart opening, shoulder opening sequence again, just to get the blood flowing, keep the heart rate up. So we're gonna inhale, take the hand back, sweep the left arm up. You can perfect it this time. Send the left hand across, reach the right arm to the sky, hips high. Exhale, sweep it across. So you might widen the knees a little bit. Last time. Come through center. Nice. Bring the knees back to touch, Virasana. Take one breath here, tuck the chin. Deep breath out. Nice, rising up onto the knees. Take hands to hips. Woo. Gently shift the weight into the right knee and step forward with control. Woo. With the left foot. Nice, so as opening on this side, find that connection, that energy in between the inner thighs. The left knee is directly above the left ankle. Find your edge, find the depth of your stretch here, opening up the psoas in the front of the right hip. Nice, if it feels more comfortable, you can take the hands interlaced on top of this left knee. We're gonna move through our arm swings here. Take an inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, open up, cactus the elbows. Inhale, exhale, open the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, explore your range of motion. Last time, inhale, scissor the inner thighs. And then exhale, take the opposite clasp of the fingers, so your non-dominant grip. And you can always start out pressing the thumbs into the sacrum. And slowly, as you're ready, start to extend the elbows long, reaching the knuckles for the earth. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Woo, squeeze the palms together. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you can send the hips back, straighten the front leg. Breathing here, extend the heart, reaching through the crown of the head. And then when you feel, you can start to flex the toes back toward the knee. Find your drishti, single pointed focus. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice, release the palms, shift it forward into our twisted lunge. Plant the right palm, reach it up. Woo, deep breath here. Exhale, spin the left arm back and down. Inhale. Like rinsing it out. Whew. Rinse out the heart, the left lung, the left shoulder. One more. Exhale, plant the left palm, take your plank. Take one breath here. Navel to spine, really draw it up and in. Deep breath here, press the earth away. And then exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin, elbows straight back. Snaking through. Drag your belly like a snake, shedding skin. Exhale, lower. This time come a little higher, press into the palms. Exhale. Nice, maybe you come into your upward dog, pressing all the way up. And then exhale, everybody, send the hips high. Coming into the dog. Our first downward facing dog. Woo. Nice, press into the palms. The fingers are splayed out. Wrist creases are parallel with the front of the mat. Elbows, biceps are curling, rounding under. Shoulders down the back. Sitting bones high. Pedal out the feet. You can bend one knee and then the other. Take a horse breath, flutter the lips, or HA, ha. Really beautiful posture to soften the jaw in. So this is an inversion. The head is lower than the heart. Really good for circulation, obviously upper body strength, and this beautiful stretch across the back body. So let the hamstrings start to open up as you pedal out the feet. And then really release the neck and skull. So shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Nice. On your inhale, take the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Step it all the way through. Nice. We're going to sweep the arms back, coming into a high crescent lunge. Exhale, reach all the way up for the sky. Woo! Yeah, back heel is lifted. Front knee is over the front ankle. Take an inhale here. Exhale, cactus the elbows open. Nice big circle. Exhale, whoo. Scissor the inner thighs. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, take your dominant clasp. Again, you can start out with the thumbs pressed into the sacrum. Slowly, slowly, we're gonna extend the elbows long. You're gonna spin that back heel down. Spin the back heel down. So we have warrior one legs. So you're on railroad tracks. You're not in one line with the legs. You're on railroad tracks or skis. So the front foot is pointed directly forward and the back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Right, so get cozy in this shape. Let's go ahead and straighten the front leg. Let's get a little relief there. Deep breath out. Nice, deep breath in, lift the heart. As you exhale, we're gonna bend into that front knee and fold, bow, melt the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Send the knuckles up toward the sky. Release the head and neck. Humble warrior. Devotional warrior. Just one more breath here. And then exhale, group to rise. Come all the way up. Nice, reach all the way up for the sky. Take the right leg straight. Nice. Take an exhale here. Bring your hands to your hips. Whew. Just collecting ourselves here, breathing. Reaching all the way up through warrior one. Bend the front knee. And then exhale. Warrior two, reach for the horizon and just roll out the wrists. Roll out the wrists here. So your front heel is in line with the back arch. Yeah, nice. And then take your drishti, your gaze, over the front middle finger. Take a big breath here. Big breath out. And then take your gaze forward and then to the back middle finger. And just notice, kind of check out your proprioception here. Notice where your arms are in space. Notice where you thought your back arm was and then where it actually was, and just see if you can bring the arms parallel to the earth, reaching for the horizon. Nice. Now you know what that feels like, and then you can bring your gaze back over the front middle finger. Nice, flip the palm. Take exalted warrior, extend that front leg, and then exhale into Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might walk the back foot in. Nice. So from here, we're rooting to rise. We're letting this left hand be an extension of the heart, reaching up to the sky. Maybe you take your gaze to the left thumb, your drishti. Nice. Keep a micro bend in any knee that's talking to you that needs a little spaciousness. Take a big breath here. We're spinning the heart toward the sky. The shoulders are stacked and the hips are stacked. So there's a little bit of a twist here and a heart opening. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice, we're gonna flip it all the way up, exalted warrior. And then we're gonna cartwheel all the way down to a plank. Step it back. Take a breath here. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Really feel your strength. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, up dog, your choice. And then pipe the hips high, coming into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. H-A-ha, or flutter the lips, find your horse breath. Take one more breath here. Deep exhale, everyone, navel to spine, really rinse it out. Nice, inhale the left leg, up and back. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Keep the hips lifted as you step that right foot all the way through. Sweep the arms back. Exhale up to your high crescent. Back heel is lifted, knee over the ankle. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice, exhale, we're opening up that right psoas, scissor the inner thighs. Exhale, this time take the opposite clasp of the fingers. Nice, begin to extend the elbows, reach the knuckles toward the earth. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, spin the back heel down. Warrior one with the legs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, melt the left shoulder inside of the left knee for devotional warrior. Reaching the knuckles toward the sky, almost as if a loving friend is holding you up by the wrists. They're not going to let you tumble down. It's an angel, it's a guide, it's a mentor. Nice, root to rise, inhale. All the way up, everybody. Bring your arms into warrior one. Woo. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Shift that left foot over, warrior two on the left side. Nice, so take your gaze back. See where your right arm was? Was it where you thought it was? It's okay, wherever it was, wherever it landed. Just see if you can bring both arms parallel to the earth, reaching for the horizon, so there's energy here. Lots of energy. Flip the palm, exalted warrior, straighten the front leg. Woo, exhale, Trikonasana. Coming all the way down into your triangle. You can walk the back foot in if you need. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. And then let this right hand, you can take your right hand to the heart. And then as you peel open, just peel the heart open. Let this left arm grow. Like the lotus growing through the mud, reaching for the light. Spin the heart to the sky. It is safe to open my heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice, we're gonna exalt our warrior. Take it all the way up. Tilt it back. And then bend the front knee to cartwheel all the way down. Find your plank. One breath here. Exhale, navel to spine. Take another breath here. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra, or upward dog. And then pike the hips high into downward facing dog. Nice, take one big breath here. Big breath out. Bend the knees, look forward, and then you're gonna step, hop, or float to the top of your space. Come into a forward fold. Make sure the feet are hips width so two fists can fit in between the feet. Take a few breaths here in your fold. So you might find a ragdoll, reaching for opposite elbows. Keep a bend in the knee, let your torso melt over the thighs. And then I want you to release the neck and skull here. Let the head hang heavy like a coconut. Really let it release here. So you might need to bend the knees a lot. It just depends on where your body is today. Really traction out the spine here. We've done a lot of forward back bending, heart opening. So this is a nice, gentle counter posture. Nice, bring the hands down. Let's take a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold into the legs. Nice, drop the tail. Rolling up all the way, rooting down through all four corners of the feet. As you unfurl, reaching the skull all the way up toward the sky. Reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your palms into prayer. And just take a moment to remember your intention. Remember if you'd offered up this practice, who you've offered it to. Just hold your intention and this offering into your heart. Take one more breath here in your mountain pose. Open it up, open the palms to the front of the space. Nice, bend the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky, and then swan dive. Lead with the heart, bowing. Thank you, Mother Earth. Half lift, flat back. Exhale. We're gonna take a gentle, if you've got it, pop it into crow. Ooh. And if you want to play around with balance here, just bring your arms into a chaturanga shape. And then you start to lift the knees onto that shelf of the triceps, and then one foot and then the other. And then we're gonna come down and meet in Malasana. So take the feet wide and start to shift back and forth over the hips, over the ankles, over the heels. And if you'd like to roll up a blanket underneath the heels so you can find a little bit of comfort here, you want to press the palms together at the sternum, at the heart. Press your elbows into the knees and then press the knees into the elbows. And I want you to start to notice the belly here. Take an inhale into a soft belly. And then on the exhale, draw your navel to spine. And there's a sensation of earth energy coming up and in. So on the inhale, you'll release. And then on the exhale, draw your navel to spine. And this time, activate the pelvic floor. Draw the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale to release all of the muscles. Exhale, activate the core. Activate Mula Bandha, root lock. Up and in. Inhale, release. Last time, exhale. Navel to spine, Mula Bandha. And inhale, release. You're gonna shift the weight back onto the sitting bones. Find your Navasana, boat pose with bent knees here. Collarbones wide, deep breath in. If you'd like, you can take a low boat. Inhale, pull it up and in. Exhale, take it long. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Come all the way down. Rolling back. Come all the way to the back. Nice, take a nice big stretch here. So reaching the arms long, reaching the toes. Coming into a neutral spine, and then gently start to draw the knees in toward the chest and sway side to side. You can rock on the sacrum here. Give a little rock on the hips. Really nice, everybody. Really great job showing up even with the technical difficulties. Holding out hope and then seeing the practice through. It's major. It's major. Nice. So squeeze the knees into the body here, into the chest. Maybe you can reach toward opposite elbow and bring your chin in toward the chest and just give yourself a nice little squeeze here, rock side to side. So making a tighter little ball. Woo. Nice, and then release the skull. You can take the feet to the earth, shift the hips to the right, and then take the knees over to the left. Tee your right arm out, or you can cactus the arm if you don't have the space. But take that right arm open so that right shoulder is connecting to the earth. You're gonna feel this stretch, this twist across the front body, maybe on the outside of that right hip. And then see if you can take your drishti, your gaze, your focus over to the right. So it's a full spinal twist. See if you can take that right ear toward the earth and just see how that feels for you today. Deep breath into a soft belly. And then with your navel toward the spine, really rinse it out. Navel to spine. Let's go for one more deep full breath here. And empty it out, navel to spine as you start to lift the knees up toward the sky. Whew. Nice, pausing in center with the sacrum on the earth. Just take a windshield wiper. Take the knees from side to side. Breathing all the way down, getting the vagus nerve activated here, stimulating our rest and digest nervous system response, creating safety in the body, and letting us sink into a sense of restoration. All right, knees to the sky. Shift your hips over to the left and let your knees fall to the right. Spinal twist, open up the left shoulder, left arm, and then take your left ear toward the earth, if that feels okay. Keep the jaw soft. Rinsing out any remaining tension in the spinal column across the front body. Breathing into that left hip. Let's take a lion's breath. So filling up the belly and then stick out the tongue. Let's try that one more time. Releasing any more stagnation, tension. Stick out the tongue. Nice. Inhale. Start to lift the knees up to the sky. And then open up to a half happy baby or a full happy baby. So you can take one leg, one foot into the hand. You can take both sides and just rock side to side on the sacrum. And happy baby is an opportunity to connect to the essence of this posture, which is innocence and playfulness. Yeah, so see if you can find that. Maybe let a smile creep onto your face. Make a sound. Make a baby sound. Connecting to your inner child sense of play and fun. And then if there's anything else that you need to complete your practice, the invitation is to take what you need, and then make your way into Shavasana. Make your way into Shavasana. So this can look like a Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want to take the knees wide, you can also take a supported Shavasana in any way. So supporting under the legs, under the knees, under the calves. Or you can come back to the posture we opened class with something in between the shoulder blades. It's more like a supported fish. You can try this as well, something under the heart and under the skull. Everybody, just tuck your tail under to just smooth out the lumbar spine, the sacrum. And then do the same thing. Take the fingers behind the skull and just traction out the cervical spine, gently setting the skull back down, and then rolling the shoulders under the body so the collarbone's wide and the eyes of the elbows and the palms open. Nice strong front body, a strong back body, soft front body, open, wild heart. And if it feels safer for you, you can bring the hands to the body. Maybe it's more grounding. And start to settle in here. Breathing and being, just being. It's safe to open your heart. You don't have to be so afraid to love. You don't have to fear losing your soul. You learned that lesson. It's in the past. That doesn't mean that people won't try to control or manipulate you. Doesn't mean that at times you won't try to control or manipulate them. Doesn't mean that people with problems, agendas, addictions, and issues won't sometimes come into your life. They may. But the lessons of the past are yours to keep. It may take you a moment to remember, but you will. Be gentle with yourself. Open up slowly and carefully as you're able. It's not that life and people are different, although how we see life and view people probably has changed. We're different. We've learned about our powers. We've learned to take care of ourselves. We've learned how capable we really are. Don't be so afraid to love. Now it's time to learn about the powers of the heart. Jai Hanuman Ki Jai. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Sending so many blessings to you. Let's bow to ourselves for showing up, for completing this practice. We bow to each other, the sacred Sangha, for sharing in this community practice, raising the vibration and the consciousness of the planet together. And we bow to all of the teachers upon whose shoulders I stand, who shared this oral tradition and brought it all the way here to us in this moment from India. Really honored to be able to share these practices with you. Thank you, thank you,